So, good morning, everyone, and happy Choti Diwali
Good
to all
morning.
of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, we'll start. And today I thought there were a few experiments in which I thought would be nice because many of us are troubled by really restless energies moving up and down in the mind, feelings, and the body. So, Mother shares this practice of calling peace in the body, and not only peace, along with that absolute stillness in the body, that nothing should move, no thought should move, no feeling should move, and one has to become like a rag, as if you are like, a towel or a piece of cloth is just put on the bed and it just remains there, relaxed also, but absolutely still. It doesn't move by itself. So, based on that teaching, there were a few experiments that I had been doing for myself, and I thought it'll be nice to just experience this because I know that many of us many times are troubled. I have been troubled by restless energies a lot. What to do with these restless energies. So I thought that it really proved beneficial for me, and I thought I'll just share it once with you so that whenever we want, we can practice it at home also. So I'll just be guiding in between, and if all of us can listen to the instruction and follow it, and then later on, I can share a few things by the mother herself when she talks about calling peace in the body, in the cells. So that I'll do later on the group, not right now. But for right now, we'll just follow the instructions and try to just be absolutely still in the body and to maintain it for as long as one can. Yeah. So just starting with bringing our attention on the breath and keep noticing if the being is vibrant, like is it with some vibrations, the being, the mind, thought, feelings, the body, or is it perfectly quiet, just without judging, a factual observation? If it's in a perfectly quiet state, one can just continue that quietness. And if things are moving, if thoughts, vibration of thoughts are there, feelings, some subconscious state of feelings is there, sadness, some sorrow, just observing it and making yourself almost indifferent to that. So, we are not going to focus on the vibration, content of vibration today, whether it's a joy, elation, happiness, sorrow, mood, some sad mood. So, we are not going to go into the content of that vibration. Just a observation of your body and state of being, bringing the mind to the breathing as always. And as if you're looking into the body, With closed eyes, you're looking into the body. And the moment you look at it, you also have a mastery over it. You can master the movements, you can give command. You have that power to give command. And you are going to tell your being, it's not going to be me, I'm just guiding, but my instruction won't work with your being. So you have to tell your being, absolutely still and quiet. Just focusing with a relaxed breathing. And it would be nice if it's not a very rigid and tight stillness, but a relaxed stillness. Nothing in the body must move now. No thought, no feeling. In the body, absolutely still and quiet and relaxed. Like how a tree is rooted in the ground. We are rooted in that peace. No expectation is there, no demand is there. These are all vibrations. And right now, I'm commanding the body, no vibrations. Just a connection, soft connection with your breath. When we are looking within the body, all that we can see is this solidity of peace, vastness of peace in the body. Nothing moves. No question, no doubt, no feeling. All is absorbed in this wide and vast solid, still peace. And we stay just quietly with the breath. Just relaxing in stillness and quiet. The thoughts are quiet, feelings are quiet, and the body also listens to the command. And it's a luminous peace, full of light, clarity, alertness, vigilant. And like a guard, how he surveys an apartment, walking from here to there, we can survey the whole body, the whole being, walking from the head to toes and all parts of the body, and then back, and all that we find is just this relaxed peace and an attention to the breathing. No engagement in thoughts, no engagement in feelings, just a connection with the body and the peace. And whenever next time you're any old pattern of behavior which is not beneficial, it arises and you don't want to follow the dictate of it. It is bubbling up in the being, an old pattern of behavior, reacting, old impulses, and it kind of goes up and down in the body and wants you to follow the dictate. This is what one can do. You don't want anything from that pattern. And you very well know it's not beneficial. So we invite peace in the body, heart, and mind. Like how a cup can be full of water and the water is brimming out of the cup if kept under a tap. That's how the being is flooded with peace, tranquility, strength, solidity, and a complete refusal to listen to the dictates of the lower consciousness. We have suffered enough following the dictates of the old ways of behaving. And whenever they arise next, we don't follow the dictates. And peace is the way through which we endure the attack. The attacks will keep on coming, they won't go just like that. The ripples of old patterns will come off and on, but we will endure in peace. Like we are rooted so deep in the ground that no outer movement or inner movement can puppet us around. And when you look within, all that you find is absolute solidity, stillness, and a relaxed attention with the breathing. No thought, no feeling, nothing is to be given attention to right now. And in Buddhism, they say that when anger strikes and you don't want to follow the dictate of anger, you become like a solid piece of wood, like a log of wood. Nothing moves in reaction to the trigger. Absolutely nothing. And from this nectar of peace, the source and light of peace, we derive strength. alertness, intelligence, a discerning capacity. All of it arises as a side product of it. Keep looking within in the body, and you can make rounds like a guard makes rounds of apartments, and he looks to it that nothing is moving. It's a rock solid peace that can be seen everywhere in the being. And at times we can want to take a nap when we are in daytimes in the middle of things. When we take a nap, absorbing ourselves in this peace, it's a very refreshing nap, not absorbed in thinking, feeling, or ruminating, regurgitating about what happened, but just immersing, dipping yourself in absolute stillness. No vibration is to be there. You are the master of your being. And when you command, the being listens to you. You keep clinging with the breath to the breath as an anchor to the body, and we can stretch as much as we like this peace and solidity into our practice. All is good, all is calm, not only calm but also alert. All is vigilant, and there is a vast, wide peace that we are settled in. No demand, no expectation, no doubt, no confusion, totally in the here and the now, in the body with the breath. If there is any doubt, we don't take it up right now in this practice. Any vibration, it doesn't have a place right now. The only instruction is to be absolutely still and quiet, relaxed. Feel that light and peace in the body. So, this is just for us to give a taste of it. I hope we were able to get a taste of it. And whenever we want, we can use it. And Mother talks about when we are enduring attacks from lower consciousness, when something of the past is coming back because of the outer triggers, and you feel that again some intense vibration is there, then we can become rock solid like this and just to endure that attack, because we don't want anything from it. There is no want by following the desire or the vibration. We are not standing by our weaknesses, we are standing for the higher. So there is no point listening to the dictates of the lower, which makes us restless, agitated. So we call on peace in order to endure that attack. And then slowly you see that the cloud can pass by, the dark clouds have passed by, and now you are easy, relaxed, totally yourself. So we can take up any question regarding the practice if anyone has, if one was not able to do it, or yeah, otherwise it's okay if we don't talk after this. If there is any question regarding the practice. Yes, Dhavalji?
Yeah, namaste, Monica ji. Good morning. Thank you, first of all, for this session. I feel it came at the right time. Uh, uh, Very spontaneous for me. So the question is, uh, this mechanical mind, uh, because of some trigger which happens, though the body is quiet, but the mechanical mind keeps on, regurgitating. So how do you silence that part so that it doesn't generate then the emotions which then affect the body?
So I think all of us, first of all, feel what you just are sharing, that there is a mechanical, it's like in the other session I had shared that it's like a machine has been running for centuries. It has never been switched off. So when like da, 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 it's running, running, running. Now when we want to put off the button, like put it to a halt, the moment you switch off the button, it doesn't come to a complete halt immediately. It goes like da, 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 da. And that goes on for a long time. And that is the subconscious background chatter that goes on, irrespective of you not wanting it. You have nothing to do with that chatter. You don't want to listen to the dictates, but the chatter is there. And it's only there because of the past going on and on and on and on. Who has been fueling it? Of course, us. Because at one point of time, we did believe in all that chatter. So now, even if we see the vibrations of this background chatter, as I was sharing in the meditation, that we don't give attention to the content of thoughts and feelings. They may be there. They may be there, they will be there, many a times, but we are not going to engage to dig out, oh, let me see what is this thought saying, oh, let me see what is the content of this feeling. So we are not going into that. They mean nothing to us, no matter how reasonable, logical, analytical they may be, no matter how beautifully they may prove their point. See, this is why I am true. But the point is that in this practice, we don't engage in the content of thought, feeling, and the background chatter. We just let them be, and some simmering may be there, but the only thing is as if like there are papers floating, and you put a paperweight on that. So many of us may think that isn't it suppressing the emotions? Isn't it suppressing the feelings and thoughts? But I think we have to get convinced that what have we got listening to the so-called real thoughts and feelings? They are not real as they appear to be. It's just that we have been making them real. There is another reality that waits for us in the being. We have to go to that. So there is no reality in those passing clouds. And yeah, so this is what one can do. That sub background chatter may be there, what you were sharing, the ruminations, regurgitations may be there, but we don't want anything from that. So when you don't want anything from that, then you are very happily able to ignore it fully and focus your attention rather on the breath, and visualizing stillness and peace in the body, like a solid rock solid peace. Nothing is able to move that. So rather than giving focus, because you can only at one point place focus either on the content of thoughts, feelings, or you will be able to place focus on the solidity, visualizing the solidity and peace in the body. At one moment in time, one instance in time, you can't give attention to both. So which one do you choose? That's the question.
Correct. I think that's the key there, because uh, that choosing has to be very willed and firm.
Yes,
Uh,
it has to be built. Yeah, firm.
yeah. Yeah, because otherwise, like the image that comes that to me is like this mind, mechanical mind is like those cement mixtures which we see daily. You know, they
Mm.
keep on rotating,
Yeah,
and there's no way to stop them.
yeah.
Yeah, no, this I think it's only the will energy which
It's the
will.
will, yes, absolutely. And you can't do it for anyone. So that's why I was sharing that my voice, your being, I don't know, there is no control of my voice, my will on your being. So when you are listening to the guiding, the instruction, then unless your being is willing that, yes, I want right now absolute stillness in my being, nothing can change. So the will has to be yours, absolutely. You have to will, and you have to get convinced that this is what I want right now. Then the being listens. So your mastery over your being. Yeah. Will is very important here. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Any last comments, anyone? All right. So may we be able to maintain this solidity wherever we go, and may we be able to have it at a click, like you want that solidity and you are able to call it. It's just a click away. The moment we want it in the being, we can generate it in the being to endure and to go through all kinds of triggers and things which actually don't mean anything. They, no matter how much reasoning they may present, they just can't resist this solidity of peace. So yes, wishing that solidity for everyone, and happy festivities and happy Sunday. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining in.
thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wish you all well.
Thank you.
Happiness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.